Welcome to the Popcorn Talk Network, for the online broadcast network that features movie discussion, news, and interviews. Press 1. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies. From the Popcorn Talk Network, the online broadcast network for movie talk, and the schmoes know, this is Box Office Breakdown. Information and commentary on weekly movie box office.
Hey guys, watching in the chat, we're just restarting to do some technical issues with the TriCaster. It's not letting me switch cameras, so, you know.
Welcome to the Popcorn Talk Network, for the online broadcast network that features movie discussion, news, and interviews. Press 1. Popcorn Talk. We talk movies. From the Popcorn Talk Network, the online broadcast network for movie talk, and the schmoes know, this is Box Office Breakdown. Information and commentary on weekly movie box office.
Hello, everybody. There we go. Welcome back to Box Office Breakdown on the Popcorn Talk Network. I'm your host, Sara Stretton, and today we are missing JTE, but I have my wonderful co-host. Do you want to say hi, Tom, or are you just going to salute?
Hi, everybody.
This is partially audio.
At Bob Finstock.
All right. At Bob
Finstock. The weekend was great.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't do much, which was great. I watched the Mets get swept in Atlanta, but the crowning achievement this weekend was Deadly Adoption on the Lifetime channel.
I have not seen it. I know that's like everyone on the radios, that's all they're talking about, that people are hunting down this Lifetime movie.
I mean,
Lifetime, good job creating something that people are actually looking for.
It was a tour de force. Like, it's like, you know, you got these comedic actors and you're waiting for something like the break character, and they just don't do it. And you're like, you want to laugh, but you don't. Then you do. It was just a remarkable piece of cinematic brilliance.
I've heard it was awful.
I don't know who told you that.
Do you even know about diabetic ketoacidosis, Sarah?
It's so good.
No.
Will Ferrell's hair was like all wavy, like a Brillo pad. His beard was great. They had some really good close-ups and wide shots of him on a boat. It was the best.
Did you know it was, I think it was directed or produced or something, the same person who did Casa de Mi Padre, where it's just like very straightforward humor that you can't really laugh at, but
right. It was good. It was almost as good as the Drew Peterson story they had on a couple of weeks ago with Rob Lowe.
All I thought you were going to be talking about was Sean Penn.
Well, Sean Penn too. Wow. Obviously, he's on the prowl. Him and Charlize Theron have broken up.
On the prowl. I'm pretty sure she left him.
No, but of course. And you know what he does? He makes it look like that. Like, that's how he operates. When he doesn't break up with chicks, they break up with him. But for the right reasons, obviously. He pushes them to do that. It's a. So
they break up with him by his choice.
It's a deflection technique. I use that too sometimes. You do some crazy things and they break up with you and be like, I'm sorry.
Steven, is this how guys' minds work? They just like think they're controlling the situation when it's blatantly obvious that they're not?
Do you even know about diabetic ketoacidosis?
Yeah, I give up. I give up.
That's my favorite color on you. You look good in that color.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're going to now talk about the box office because that's what we're here to do. And we're going to start with the number 5 movie of this weekend, going to Dope, bringing in about $6 million, which is a little under what people were expecting, but still cracking the top 5. Then going up to number 4, San Andreas Back Again, only dropping 24% down to about $8 million. Number 3, Spy. Good review comedy, dropping 33 to 10.5. And then we get into our heavy hitters. Number 2 did end up going to Inside Out. We have a lot to say about this movie. Good job, Pixar, bringing in $91 million. This is record-breaking for them. It has broken a couple records, so we'll get into that. But it couldn't outdo our number 1,
Nope.
Jurassic World, only dropping 51%, bringing in 102 on its second weekend. This is what people were predicting for its opening weekend, and this is actually higher than what a lot of people were predicting for its opening weekend.
I mean, it's a juggernaut. It's a 4-quadrant.
Killing the box office.
I mean, it was doing mid-20s in the week. That's unbelievable amounts of money. It's a big 4-quadrant. I mean, there's nothing else to say about it. And this thing's going to do $650 million. I know it's about 600, I'd say, domestic.
It's going up there. We got everyone on the panel over here. We all did say that Jurassic Park was going to still come in number 1.
That's correct.
But we were Inside Out, still surprising. Let's throw it out to our winners. Thank you guys always for participating. Going out to 5 for 5 are Andrew Curtis, Hugo Patino, and Lawrence London.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I think this is from Dylan, but we'll forgive you. We didn't have time to post the guess game for what Dope or Inside Out would make.
Yeah.
We'll be back with those this week. But good job, guys, getting 5 for 5. You beat us. But let's get into talking a little bit more about mostly our top 2, and we'll touch on Dope for a bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Inside Out, starting out, $91 million.
It's a lot of money.
This is the number 2 opening for, I believe, a Pixar movie. Toy Story 3 had like 110-ish opening. That being said, Inside Out is supposedly the highest opening, according to Disney, for an original non-sequel opening. The last record was held by Avatar, which opened at 77. Inside Out is also, though, it's weird, one of the highest opening numbers for Pixar, but the only Pixar movie not to take the number 1 spot its opening weekend in a wide release.
Yes.
Even Cars 2 and Ratatouille and everything they've ever made has always been number 1 wide release opening.
And I'm sure they thought that was going to happen here too.
It should have. By the numbers, it should have.
Without
By
Jurassic
the reviews,
Park,
it should
of
have.
course.
By the critics.
Without Jurassic Park in the marketplace here, this movie does $120 million. Easy.
And they planned it in a really smart way. They did it the second weekend. If Jurassic Park had opened where people thought it would have made around 100 last week, and then it would have dropped and would have been Inside Out at the number 1 spot. They just didn't. No one could expect what Jurassic World did.
I mean, look, Inside Out, Pixar has the best writers, the best CGI, the best marketing. They have the best everything. It's just the money is unbelievable, and they put forth great product all the time. But Jurassic Park is just a juggernaut. I mean, this movie, it's a 4-quadrant, and it's, like I said last week, it's your mom, it's your dad, it's the kids, it's the grandfather, it's the adoption kid that you take along to go see a movie who can't afford it, like everything in the world. Now this Inside Out, I thought was...
Inside Out has a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's big, but it's not the 4-quadrant. Like, the dad's going to be like, look, I did my duty last week with Jurassic Park. Honey, take the kids to go see Inside Out. Or, let the nanny take them. It's just not a whole, full family movie. And that's why it's only at this much money.
It's bringing in the numbers to say that you're wrong. It's still open to 91 million. It's still bringing in the dads.
But it didn't do the 200.
Still bringing in the guys.
Well, Father's Day probably helped it a lot as well.
I mean, if you're going to look at Pixar, let's just... Main example is Toy Story 3.
Sure.
Which opened to 110. That movie made $415 million at the end of that run.
Oh, this one's going to do...
We're going to see
$400 million again.
Huge numbers.
Pixar, like I said,
the second one was Finding Nemo, which opened at 70 and made 339. And Inside Out has fantastic reviews, just like Toy Story 3 was also praised by a lot of people as
That's
well.
Correct.
And let's throw a little bit of the topic to Dope. We had one of the actors on our sister network, BHL.
Maldonado.
So go check out that interview. I heard it's wonderful. But Dope came out. This is lower than what I expected.
It's
bringing in $6 million.
It should have been $9 million. I'll tell you why, though.
Why?
The marketing. I also should have thought they went with a smaller release. 2,000 theaters is cool, but look, here's what happened here. They showed this movie. They screened this movie everywhere in every college and a lot of different places. That is their demo. A lot of everybody I knew saw this movie before it came out.
Okay.
So you're looking at, I think they screened it like 95 times or something like that. That's their demo. They're going to lose a lot of money there. I didn't believe
unless
in marketing.
Unless it has a huge rewatchability factor.
Right.
And although I've heard great critical response, I don't hear people saying that they want to go see it 4 times.
It's the buzz of it all, and it took money out of the film's pocket by screening it too much. I'm a firm believer in, a little less history, a lot more mystery. And this movie did not do that, and it took a hit at the box office because of that.
Do you think it's going to go up, though, because of the word of mouth that it's getting?
No, it'll go down to like 2.53 million next week.
I think it's going to hold on a little bit stronger than you are. Guys, Casper. So Casper is an online retailer of premium mattresses for a fraction of the price. The mattress industry has inherently forced customers to pay outrageous prices.
Yes.
If you've shopped for a mattress recently, you know that.
I have.
But Casper is revolutionizing this by cutting the cost, by basically cutting out a lot of the middlemen. They provide mattresses that have long-lasting comfort support, and they're hybrids of latex and memory foam. You're talking about, Casper has mattresses that start around $500 for a twin, and you can get a king for $950.
California king. That's the only thing I sleep on.
Well, we'll get one from you from Casper.
Right.
The reason this works is that you can buy one risk-free. Casper offers delivery and returns, and you can sleep on the mattress for a 100-day trial period. Really simple. So supposedly, statistically, lying on a bed for 4 minutes when you go searching for the perfect mattress has no correlation to whether that's actually the right bed for you. So this is why Casper has turned the buying process into a risk-free experience. They're aggressively engineered, and they have a shockingly fair price. It's just the right sink and just the right bounce. It's got 2 technologies. Again, that's latex and memory foam, and that comes together for better, brighter days. So risk-free trial, great return policy. Try sleeping on a Casper for 100 days with free delivery and painless returns. It's also made in America, guys. So $500 for a twin, $950, America-made mattress. It's outstanding. And we also have a special offer for our fans. We're trying to beat out some of our sister networks who also have their own special offer, but ours is the best. We can get you a $50 discount. All you have to do is go to www.casper.com/box.
Tell them Bob Pinstock send you.
No, that won't work. They have to go /box.
If they buy one, I'll also throw in a picture of myself on one.
Okay, so we're gonna call in. We're gonna get one delivered to the studio. Is that okay? And just next week on a mattress.
We'll
for
do the show from the mattress.
Days.
Me, you, JT, it'll be one big three's company.
Okay, guys.
In reverse.
So www.casper.com/box, and then get one. Try it out for 100 days. Tweet at us. Let us know what you thought.
Just make a bunch of emails up, and every 100 days you're a different guy. Come to the door with fake mustache on or something like that, Will Ferrell style. Done deal.
I was thinking, if you could do this with roommates and just put it under people's names, 100 days each.
Yeah, absolutely.
It sounds fantastic. Why not get a free king?
Hey, they have enough money.
All right, guys. So check out Casper, and hopefully we will get one in the studio soon. Now let's get on to our international numbers. Is JT gonna call sometime soon?
I think soon, but I'm not sure yet.
Soon we'll find out.
He's under a lot of scrutiny where he's at right now.
Where is he?
Wait till he calls. I'll tell you.
JT doesn't tell me where he goes.
Well, he had it was an emergency flight.
Yeah, apparently he didn't understand diabetic ketoacidosis.
No, he did not.
It did not work.
He did not.
All right, let's get into our international numbers, guys. Let's start out with Inside Out. It made 41 million, so it has a total of 132 million worldwide. And it does have a staggered rollout. It's now showing in Australia, Brazil, France, Mexico, and Russia, among 24 other markets. But that's only 42% of the global market.
Yeah.
So we will still see more coming from Inside Out.
I just don't. I mean, it's Pixar, so whatever. But I don't know what was going on in the trailer. I don't watch animation movies anyway, so. But I mean, I heard it's great. It is what it is.
It's supposedly like this very. It's Pixar and it has the fun animation and everything, but supposedly it's hitting kind of a deeper note. Like they touch on things like depression, and
that's a big
memories
deal.
and
emoji. It's like emojis
sad.
and all these other things. Look, I'm not trying to go to an animation movie and cry.
I cry in every animation movie.
I want to cry at Deadly Adoption. I don't want to cry anywhere else.
Probably every Pixar movie. They're like my weakness. WALL-E, flood of tears.
Well, maybe you could watch one of those animation movies on your new Casper mattress while eating pizza.
That sounds perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Meanwhile, let's talk once again about Jurassic World. Has now grossed $583.1 million internationally, along with its estimated domestic take of $398.2. So that sits at an estimated worldwide total of $981.3.
I think it's almost at $1 billion already too. This might be a little late.
981.3 would
I think it might be $1 billion. I think it might be $1 billion.
You think it's already?
I think it is.
We might have to look
when the
that
actuals
up.
come out. I think you're going to see that. But
I'm not going to debate that. I think that actually could be very true.
This movie has the opportunity to pass Furious 7 as well, or Fast 7, whatever it's called.
Oh, it's going to pass Fast 7.
It might even be. I
think it's going to pass Fast 7. The question is, because what it's been compared to all along, is Avengers, and not even Avengers: Age of Ultron.
No,
Avengers: The Avengers.
The marketplace 4 years ago for Avengers. I mean, look at the movies that are going to come out in the next couple of weeks. It's summer box office. I mean, it's blockbuster central. I mean, you got Minions, and you got Ant-Man, and Ted 2, and everything else in the world that's coming out. 4 years ago, Avengers didn't really have that competition. That's why it made that 700 and something. That's why it's not doing it this time. There's too much competition.
It's close enough to be proud, though. It's making more money than anyone thought. And
no one's complaining.
The drop this week was almost nothing. I think actually the only movie that does beat it was Avengers, and it's like, I think it's like 51.3 versus like 51.5.
Yeah, it's microscopic.
It's so close.
Yeah.
All right. So do you have a game for us? I wanted JT to be in call.
Well, I segued
so I don't just automatically win.
I segued into it.
Oh, wait. I think he is here.
Who do we have on the phone?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're great. What's up, dude? How you doing? Where are you?
Pretty good. I'm doing a press tour for the show. I don't know if you guys got to the upcoming movies.
No, not yet. Not yet.
There's a Benicio del Toro movie coming out called Escobar: Paradise Lost.
Yep, or also known as Lost Paradise.
Also known as the movie on this list no one's going to see.
Yeah, Escobar Lost Paradise, not Paradise Lost.
I think that for the press conference, that would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been.
It's crazy. They gave us our own flight, which was weird because we even have to go through customs. We just landed on like the Escobar farm. I guess like his relatives are running this thing.
Mm-hmm. El Patron.
It's pretty interesting. Apparently they run like a flour factory or something. I don't know. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, flour.
So how's the show going? What's going on, guys?
We're about to get into our international game.
Yeah, we were talking about.
If you would like to play with us.
Yeah, we were talking about Sarah's new mattress.
Oh, man. Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I only got a few minutes, but let's jump on this.
Yeah, let's knock it out.
Break out the Rosetta Stone, because it's time.
Oh, GT, you're not here. I hope you are dancing wherever you are. Did you get a new tattoo?
No, it's not good. You see me with my shirt off every day, almost.
I've never noticed that tattoo.
I think you're too busy looking at my
pictorials. I was trying to do my thing while I was listening to that, but some of the security guards at the compound told me to stop halfway through.
Oh, nice. So here we go. It's going to be great. Okay. So here we go. We got. Wait, where are you? You're in Colombia, Bogota.
Yeah, I'm in Colombia.
Gotcha. So Diane Lane.
Say hi to my friend Tina. She's in Colombia.
Oh wow, she hot?
Play the game.
Just kidding. So Inside Out has Diane Lane, one of my favorite actresses, voicing something. And we're going to go with a Diane Lane themed, game here. So we're going to go with one of my favorite movies of all time. Obviously, these are all from China, again. The Outsiders, the Patrick Swayze, Ralph Macchio, Tom Cruise classic. Little Godfather. Okay?
Sneeze.
Okay, Little Godfather.
Hardball. Bless you.
I told you I had to sneeze.
Hardball. the Keanu Reeves, Diane
the
Lane
Keanu Reeves
movie.
with the kids in baseball. Yeah.
Really, it's a Diane Lane movie on the Diane Lane themed list.
Dream experts. Okay. Yeah. Now, this is one of my favorite movies of her. Unfaithful.
Oh, amazing movie.
With Diane Lane.
It was so sensual. This movie is fantastic. You could watch it on your new Casper mattress and just have a field day after it's over, either by yourself or with somebody else. Getting railed while married and loving every minute of it.
Yeah, that one's false.
I'm kidding. It's not called that.
I win!
It's called Help Me, I'm Cheating.
Help me, I'm cheating.
Help Me, I'm Cheating.
Can you go through them real quick?
Okay.
And one more.
Yeah, go through them one more time.
Well, that's only 3. There's one more.
Okay.
Hollywoodland, the Ben Affleck classic, where he played Superman and whatever. Silver Screen Murder.
Okay.
Yeah. And Deadly Adoption in China is called This is the Best Movie of the Year. Okay. So The Outsider's Little Godfather.
Okay.
Hardball, Dream Experts, Unfaithful, Getting Railed While Married. No, I'm kidding. It's Help Me, I'm Cheating. And Hollywoodland, Silver Screen Murder.
All right, I'm going to
Number
go
4 is
ahead
false.
and say Little Godfather is not the real.
Okay.
If he can tell you're
directed the
lying
movie,
through
but
the
come on.
phone, I'm going to be amazed.
Okay. He said Little Godfather.
I'm going with 4.
Hollywoodland?
Yes.
Okay. Stefan?
I'm going to go with Hollywoodland.
C, because I don't know if they call it silver screen. That's
You were
my
all wrong. The
question.
answer is Unfaithful.
Really?
Yes, it's called
Damn.
Little Godfather. I think they were trying to play off the Godfather angle. Make it like, hey, nobody wants to see this in China right now, but they like Godfather, so let's just call this Little Godfather so people go see it. Is my theory on that.
Oh, okay.
And Silver Screen Murder is, the guy was on the silver screen and, somebody murdered
They
him.
called it silver screen. Okay.
Yeah, somebody murdered him.
I'll take it.
Well, voila, I win.
Well,
I gotta tell you,
technically,
Doc,
I
wish
said that you were
here
lying in the first place.
because you're not gonna believe what actually happened my first day here.
I can imagine.
I don't know if you guys heard, but Sean Penn apparently broke up with Charlize Theron.
Yes.
It's been mentioned.
Yep.
Yeah, it's been mentioned.
And that would actually be inaccurate. From what I've heard, Charlize Theron broke up with Sean Penn.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's how our publicist wants to spin it. I understand, but
Exactly. That's exactly what I said.
Let me tell you.
Nobody breaks up with Sean Penn.
This guy, he's really into world and activism and all that. And apparently, I think whenever he breaks up with somebody, he really kind of goes strong on that. 'Cause he's in Colombia doing this whole campaign where he wants people to start recycling down here.
Huh.
And it's extreme. He's walking around the compound the whole time I've been here. Apparently, he's friends with the whole Escobar family.
And he's good buddies with.
Everybody recycles down here. If you throw a can out of a garbage can, he's gonna just sock you in the face.
Mm-hmm. I believe that.
Ridiculous.
I mean, him and Benicio del Toro did 21 grams together too.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a great movie. Another Spanish director also.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, listen, I know Escobar, you hear the stories, and he was like a god amongst the people here, but I don't know, man. Sean Penn might be going to run for his money down there. By the way, he rolls with, there's at least 15 girls following him wherever he goes.
Oh, he's going to sleep with 60 girls in under 2 hours over there. Those girls love him over there. He is the new El Patron.
Okay, I am cutting the two of you off. This show is not about Sean Penn. Again, we've had 3 shows dedicated to him.
He made it about him.
He did. He did.
Maybe he should be an advocate for diabetic ketoacidosis.
Maybe he will.
We have too many shows about Sean Penn.
Yeah, it's the best.
We are going to move on to our actual theme of the week, who is Miss Diane Lane.
Yes. She's
Someone who's actually in a movie we're talking about.
This week?
Diane Lane was in Inside Out. She was a voice in Inside Out.
Oh.
Yeah, and any
I
chance,
had no idea.
any chance I get to talk about Diane Lane, I will. I seen her in the Lowe's paint store the one time buying paint with her daughter, and I just
Really?
I wasn't there buying paint. I was buying a hose or something like that, and I just stuck around the paint aisle, and I was giving tips.
Like a stalker.
I mean, yeah, stalkers. That's
Like a stalker.
Maybe a little bit of a stalker, and I wound up buying 4 gallons of paint for no reason. just to
All right,
prove,
cool. I'll
just to prove as
stick
a
around
pink
for
guy.
the top 5, and then I gotta roll because they're really kind of eyeballing me as I walk around the compound.
Okay, cool.
All right. Let's get into
don't-
her movies.
Yeah, let's do it.
Top 5 grossing Diane Lane movies. And we are going to start with some movies that were on our lovely international titles game list. The Outsiders.
Oof, fantastic movie.
Made in 83. Bringing in $66 million.
You know what the crazy part about that movie was?
She still looks the same age.
Ugh, she's beautiful. But the thing is with that is Tom Cruise got the script for Risky Business during The Outsiders, and basically like said, I'm going to get you in the movie to play the Rebecca De Mornay role. Her father read it and was like, you're not playing a hooker on screen, so you're not getting not getting the role, obviously. And I think, look, I would love to see Diane Lane in that. She was young and fun, but Rebecca De Mornay was nothing to shake a stick at either, though. And she showed everything, so that, whatever, it was what it was. But great movie nonetheless, The Outsiders, for sure.
Yes, and it
I
makes her...
haven't seen it in so long. I just need to revisit it.
Yeah, same here. Maybe we'll watch it on me, you, and Sarah will watch it on a new mattress.
We're getting a new mattress from Casper, didn't you hear?
Oh, yes. Awesome.
Number 4 goes to Unfaithful. $73.7 million. Fox made it in 2002.
There's something that you're going to like in this movie, JT.
What's that?
You know who turned it down once again and gave Richard Gere another bone?
No. Sly
Stallone.
Are you lying?
I'm not. Nope. It was.
Are you lying?
No, I'm not. It was.
For those of you who haven't heard this argument before, supposedly there was a big fight between Richard Gere and Stallone, and this is an ongoing Hollywood feud.
And he always gets Gere's roles, turns them down, and Richard Gere, gets the role. But it was also George Clooney, Johnny Depp, Redford, Travolta, which would have been really awkward, and Bruce Willis. And they all turned it down. That's why Gere got it. So he always plays like second, third, fifth fiddle.
But moms love him.
Wow.
But moms love Richard Gere.
He was great. He's not a bad actor.
Number 3 on our list is going to go to Jack.
Oh, I love Jack.
Made
the Rob Williams.
107 point, pretty much 7 million in 96.
This is the first movie that Jennifer Lopez, when I first saw her come onto the scene.
Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah, she's in it. She's the teacher.
Yeah, she's the teacher.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not remember that.
This is the first movie I noticed her like, holy shit, this woman is beautiful. Like,
You didn't watch Selena?
I didn't like the chola eyebrow stuff, like it was too painted on eyebrow things. I didn't like that.
I love her in Selena.
But she was just really like plain, and just the true beauty showed in this movie. And Robin Williams knocked it out of the park.
Oh, he always
Wow,
loves
nice.
But Diane Lane was in this, obviously, and
That's why
she
it's on
was
the list.
she was Robin Williams' mom. Now, a little known fact is Diane Lane always this is her third movie playing the mother of a special child. Like,
Wow, really?
yeah, Man of Steel. Obviously, he was Superman.
We're not there yet.
That was special. Oh yeah, we're not there yet.
Okay.
Jack.
I wasn't sure what your definition was.
Jack. Obviously, Williams had the reverse Benjamin Button, and Jumper was with Hayden Christensen. He had the jumping ability. Now, if you want to
His mom,
count,
tried to save him.
that was 3 of them. If you want to count the retarded kid in Unfaithful, that would be 4. But they don't really count that.
I don't think you're supposed to say that. I don't think that's politically correct.
Special. Sorry.
All right, let's go to number 2 before we offend any more people. The Perfect Storm, bringing in $275 million.
Oh, yeah, she played the boat captain. I was kind of like not really in a relationship with George Clooney.
No,
I
with
just
Wahlberg.
watched
She was in a relationship with Wahlberg in this.
Oh, no, that's right. Who was the actress that played other captain? I can't remember.
Yeah,
yes,
I
you're
forget.
right. She was
Oh,
playing
Mary
Wahlberg's
Elizabeth
wife.
Master Antonio.
Wow, you are on point today.
I am. I'm thinking
This is
clearly.
about Diane Lane. These are the movies you watch on repeat.
I'm a clear thinker today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
Well, Nicholas
Right.
Nicholas Cage was supposed to be George Clooney's part. That would
really?
have been
Sorry?
interesting. Yeah, but he couldn't grow a real beard. Like, he couldn't grow a good
Oh.
beard.
Wait, hold on,
People
guys.
don't take him seriously.
Something's going down right now.
We're just about to
Okay.
talk about Man of Steel.
Hold on.
Are we going to lose you?
Hold on. Jorge Escobar is arguing with Sean Penn because he didn't put his recyclables in the wrong bin. And they are like nose to nose arguing right now. I don't know.
Who will win?
All right.
That is the question.
I don't know.
You have
Right
to.
now,
You have to put in a prediction.
Here's the crazy thing right now is that Jorge Escobar's people are coming to Sean Penn's aid instead of Jorge.
I believe it. I believe it. Jesus Christ.
Okay, JT, don't die.
He's gone. Wow, there's something going on.
We need to send him like reusable materials.
He's gone. What the hell happened? There was like a bunch of squealing and I hope JT's all right.
I think we need to send him like a survival kit of just like very eco-friendly things.
Well, anytime Sean Penn's on a premises, you got to look out. Especially women.
So who do you think won?
Sean Penn, obviously.
I'm not about that. All right, number one on the list before we leave Diane Lane for a little bit does go to Man of Steel. Of course, bringing in 282. I'm surprised you included this on the list. We don't include giant franchises.
Yeah, but she's not really part of like the franchise. You know, she wasn't in Superman 1, 2, and 3.
But you're counting it on her list.
Because it made $282 million.
I don't know. Debatable if it should be on here.
It was a terrible movie. Well, they needed a mother for a special
great
kid.
Music.
It did have good music. They needed a mother for the special kid.
Diane Lane plays a great mom. All right, let's get into our upcoming films. We talked a little bit about Wahlberg. He has a big movie coming out this weekend, and that would be Ted 2.
Ugh. I hated Ted 1.
What was your thoughts on Ted 1?
Terrible.
Why?
I'll guarantee you this movie is terrible.
Ted 2 looks worse than Ted.
If you don't like this movie, I'll give you $1 back. I'll set up a PayPal account or something like that. I guarantee it's terrible.
You shouldn't put that out there.
Well, I mean, people. I feel our fan base is honest.
Yeah.
So I'm not paying the shipping and handling, whatever it is.
So you pay for the shipping and handling of the $1.
My buddy said, who's close to the set, said McFarlane basically checked out halfway through the movie. Like he was like, I'm done with this, and just like basically just got up and did his thing.
I would say that most people don't seem thrilled by this trailer.
No.
The reactions that I've been in theaters recently, and this has been coming on beforehand, and people don't seem really that into it. I don't know how much that's going to affect the numbers, though, because when you look at movies like the Magic Mikes that are coming out, sequels, even though Magic Mike was lovely, you look about Horrible Bosses, you talk about The Hangover, they still tend to, people have hope in them.
Sure.
They want to hope that they're good. So the numbers tend to still go up a little bit.
Look, this is not going to make half the money the first one made. This will crack probably 100. It'll be heavily front-loaded the first week, do really well, and then taper off big time. It's going to get destroyed by critics and fans alike.
Well, the first had opened to 54 million.
I could see this doing the same thing.
But ended up making 218.
This is going to make 118.
I mean, they haven't released the Rotten Tomato scores aren't up. They aren't talking about this making. There's not excitement over the trailers. I think people are expecting it to be bad, but I think there'll be the hope. I think it'll still do well opening weekend.
If Amanda Seyfried gets naked, maybe. That's about it. Yeah, she's in it.
I know she's in it, but I don't think she's the love interest.
Yeah, she's Ted. She's married to Ted.
No, there's another girl who's married to Ted.
Either way, it's terrible.
There's a whole nother blonde chick.
Nah, you're crazy.
I've seen the trailer 8 times.
Maybe you're right.
But Ted 2 is coming out with Mr. Wahlberg. Is Mila Kunis in this one again?
She was pregnant.
What? Oh.
Yeah, she couldn't. Plus, she's like, I'm not doing this again. She hated the first one.
Well, that will lose some people.
And she doesn't need any money anymore because now she's married to Ashton Kutcher, who has $1 gazillion.
And I've seen them eating breakfast. They're very nice.
They're nice people.
All right, let's get into Max coming out. This is the one who's supposed to be the tearjerker for people. Do you know about Max, the dog movie? It's made by the people who created Marley and Me, which everyone just watches to cry.
It's a simple formula.
It's like Marley and Me, but they tried to steal some of the American Sniper crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
They put in this war element and this dog that's been trained and family and connection.
Look, you never underestimate the power of a dog.
No.
Right? Especially this kind of dog. A battle-tested German Shepherd, which are
Do you remember what it did for the Keanu Reeves movie?
Yeah. Well,
they put a puppy with Keanu Reeves in.
This dog's smarter than JTE, possibly. I mean, there's a lot of... These dogs are super-duper smart and probably smarter than half the people I know.
Well, Max's movie's called Max. It's by Warner Brothers. They've been pushing marketing really hard in LA.
It's going to surprise people. It's going to get the Bible Belt and like the Christians to go see it.
My favorite part is when you look up on Box Office Mojo, like the similar movies to Max. Number 1 is American Sniper, and number 2 is Dolphin Tale 2.
Of course, that's engineered that way. People get paid to do that.
I get that that's what this movie is, but looking at American Sniper next to Dolphin Tale 2 on a list is like...
Hey, Dolphin Tale 2 is one of my favorite movies last year. Because I have to say that. Now, look, heartstrings and dogs equal money. Always has, always will.
Who knows? Dolphin Tale 2 only opened to $15 million.
Don't remind me.
But we can talk about movies more like Marley and Me, Cats and Dogs, Dr. Dolittle. All of these do typically make...
It's the right time to put it out.
20.
It's going to make a lot less than that.
We will find out. You also have on here Big Game and Escobar. Do we really need to talk about these?
Big Game. Holy shit. You guys got to check out the trailer to this. It's Samuel L. Jackson as the president of, I think, the United States. Here's what happened here, and here's how movies like this get made and how they get Sam Jackson. Some rich fat cat has a ton of money and is like, let's do this movie, Big Game, and I want Sam Jackson. And the guy's like, all right, sir, we'll go reach out to his agencies and things like that. They do. Sam Jackson's like, what, are you kidding me? He goes, throw out some outrageous number like $20 million. They come back and say, yes, I'll do it. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened. He's like, shit, I got to do this movie? All right, let me dial it in. Probably shot it in a month and a half.
That made my heart hurt a little bit. That was a sad story.
It's what happens. It's what happens all the time. These fat cats with money, probably a Saudi Arabian guy, with oil guy or something. $20 million is nothing to him. Be like, oh, Sam Jackson, yeah, let's get him. My kid loves him. Here's $20 million, done. And then you shoot stupid movies like this. But the trailer is amazing. And look who's Sam Jackson's sidekick
all right,
is.
Guys,
it's
so look
bizarre.
up Big Game, I guess. I have not seen this trailer, so I am not going to vouch for it. You can take his word.
Yeah. He's $20 million
on
richer.
this list, I'm not really excited about anything that's coming out.
Escobar Lost Paradise? JT's over there in Colombia right now.
Not.
Yeah, but it's a good story, though.
I'm not that interested.
I mean, look, here's the deal.
Maybe if I like need a chance to cry, I'll go see Max.
Yeah.
I'm still stuck and I want to see Dope and I want to see Inside Out, and those are the movies that people I would rather see than anything that's coming out.
I'll watch anything related to Pablo Escobar. I mean, he's a fascinating individual. Sure, he killed a couple of people, but they probably deserved it. I mean, when you're in the cocaine business, things go that way. His country's really poor, and cocaine was the main export, and they made $1 zillion. And Colombia is big time now in like tourist attractions, and you could all thank Pablo Escobar for that.
Today we spent the most time talking about Escobar and Sean Penn.
They're great guys.
Well, we really needed to talk.
But I like the story.
About Inside Out.
The story's great. Some kid meets a girl, happens to be Pablo Escobar's niece, and you got to go meet El Patron, and that's a very interesting take. I mean,
so is it making your top 5? Is it in your predictions?
No.
That's not very loyal of you.
I'm gonna watch it. I'll go.
Are you gonna pay for everyone to go with you?
Yeah, Ted 2's terrible.
We're going to get into our predictions now. The wide releases ones that we should be focusing on are, of course, Ted 2 and Max, where you can go join Tom at Escobar. I will not be going. But let's get into how much Jurassic World's going to drop, what Inside Out is going to bring in, and how Spy, San Andreas, and Dope are going to be affected by our 2 incoming movies.
What were we last week? I think I was 3 for 5. I think we were all 3 for 5. The chick, Kristen something didn't.
I
win.
had Dope wrong, and that threw mine off.
Okay.
But I can't. I'd have to double check. I think I was only like 2 for 5
because
I had Dope.
Dylan will check us out for us. I think we were all 3 for 5, and I think I was closer to the number. No, I think maybe JT was closer to the number on Inside Out, so he might have won.
We will have to check into
Let's get our crack staff.
Let's talk about what's going to be happening with Jurassic World with Inside Out. Jurassic World didn't have a horrible drop.
No, not at all.
And people are watching this 2-3 times.
Yep.
We talked about it on a movie. All of us had already seen it twice, except for Marissa. Like, it is bringing in people.
You've watched this twice already?
I have.
What, are you
I watched
crazy?
it twice in a week, and I felt left behind in watching it twice in a week.
Watch minus twice.
That's because you're not part of society.
Right.
All right, so Jurassic World, but we're you can expect a heavier drop this week. I think that we are at the point where it is going to start. We've seen the trend go the same way as the original Avengers. I think it's going to drop off more than Avengers did from now on.
Of course it will.
And then Inside Out, heavy word of mouth. We're not going to see too much of a drop up, I think.
Oh, you want me to go with my top 5?
Please do.
All right. Steven, you can join in with us too if you want.
With that very low voice.
Yeah. Here we go. I think you'll see Spy at number 5.
Okay.
I think it sticks around. We're going to go with American Sniper Dog, Max, at number 4, at probably around $8 to $9 million. Can't underestimate these things. Now this is where it just pains me to say this.
Wait, can you repeat what you just said? You said your Max at 8 to 9 million?
Yeah. You think more than that?
Yes.
No way.
Yes.
No way. There's too many things out there. People will wait to see this. You don't need to see this in the cinema.
8 to 9 million. We're just off of their similar movies list is where like Earth to Echo opened.
That was terrible.
Where When the Game Stands Tall.
Terrible.
Like 9 million We Bought a Zoo. Greatest We Bought a Zoo. I think it's going to do more than that.
You might be right. I mean, I'm not always right.
Okay.
So, Spy, number 5.
Okay.
Max, number 4.
Okay.
This is going to be crazy. I'm going to go with Jurassic World at number 3. Yes. I said it.
I'm sorry. So you think it's what? Dropping? That either means that you think that Ted is going to make over 50 million.
Yeah, it's going to do the same amount of money as the last one did. Like 55 million. I think Jurassic drops off about 50%. I think everybody's seen it. Saw it.
Okay. Okay.
So, and then 2 is going to be Ted. Unfortunately, Ted 2 is going to be 2.
What do you mean, unfortunately?
This
You
movie
wanted it to be over more?
it shouldn't even be in the top 10.
Oh, I thought you were saying it should be higher, and
Yeah.
I was like, don't say that
It's
thing.
a terrible movie. And number 1 is Inside Out. I think Inside Out hits about 60. Because I think a lot of people went and saw Jurassic Park. And they're like, all right, now we're going to go see Inside Out. So Inside Out number 1, Ted 2, Jurassic World 3, Max 4, and Spy 5. Or Cinco, as you would say.
I got a top 5.
Do you have a top 5?
Yeah,
Hit us with it, Steven. I hate it when movies that I know are going to be bad, like, make so much money.
Yeah.
It hurts me. Like, Paul Blart wounded me for life.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I watched the first one over the weekend. I was
Wounded.
flabbergasted.
I'm scarred
Why
now.
would you even watch the first one?
I was just laying in bed, and it was...
Probably because we ragged on it so much.
Paul Blart Cinema Fart.
Yeah, it's basically Die Hard.
Steven's going to give us his top 5.
Okay.
All right.
Please.
Number 1 is going to be Inside Out.
Okay.
Number 2 is Jurassic World. Number 3 is Max. Number 4 is Ted 2. And number 5... let's say... I want to say Spy, but I don't want to say Spy. What would you say for number 5?
I would say Spy. That's what I said.
Spy, yeah, I guess.
The craziest thing to me is just that if we're looking at numbers, where I think this opening means we're going to have a large money box office weekend. Because I do think that I'm going to give... My list is very similar to yours, but I think that the numbers are a little different. Where I do think that Spy is going to take the 5th spot. I think the 5th spot also could pretty much go to anyone, because I think between 5, 6, and 7, you're going to be seeing like within $1 million. Then you're going to go to... I'm going to go to Max, but I think it's going to open closer to 12, 15. I think it could open as high as like 20. I mean, look at...
The Bible thumpers go, yes.
And it has the kid and this dog. You're talking about... They're really playing up the Marley and Me. And Marley and Me opened to, I want to say, like 36.
Yeah, that was a juggernaut.
But it did have A-list. It had A-list actors, and this one
it had
doesn't.
A-list actors.
But they're trying to play off that same crowd. It's not going to hit as high because they don't have the A-listers. But it is, I think, going to be somewhere 12, 15. We'll see.
Yeah, might be right.
And then I'm going to give it to Ted. But I am just hoping that it doesn't come in any higher, because it's going to get around 50. and then I will go to Jurassic World and then Inside Out. So I think, Steven, are we on the same page?
No, he has
I'm gonna,
Ted at 4.
I'm going to replace Ted and Max, though. Because you know why?
I think you should.
You're splitting the audience too much with Inside Out and Jurassic World.
Yep.
All these kids' birthday parties, they're going to Jurassic World.
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't care less about Inside Out because they want to bring their friends and be the cool ones. And then kids are seeing this movie several times. Adults are seeing this movie several times.
That's correct.
I don't know why. I hated it.
So you're going to go Inside Out, Jurassic World, Ted, Max, Spy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that is the same as me.
That's the same as you, yes. Not as me, though.
All right. And we will have to get JTE's input.
Yeah, if he's alive. He cheats death
either way,
every
this
time.
could be a lot of money into the box office again this weekend. So
it's 95 degrees across the nation. People want to go cool off.
But 3 weekends in a row, just huge sums of money going into the theaters.
Crushing.
All right, let's see. We're going to probably be taking some callers, seeing if anyone else has top fives to give us. And get them entered. And then, of course, we'll have Dylan post what people think are going to make this week so we can have winners in those categories as well.
Lines are open, so I just put the number on the screen. So
Great.
Beautiful.
So we will talk for people in a bit.
Yeah,
JT's going to... we should have him text us.
He will.
I just don't want him to cheat.
He's the best. He doesn't cheat.
Caller, you're on the line with Box Office Breakdown.
Hi, this is Chris Osterman from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yes, Osterman, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, nothing much, man. I'm driving to Tennessee.
Wow.
And I'm watching the show, and I'm on the phone, so it's probably not very safe. But hey,
That's great.
living on the edge.
Hey, Tennessee's full of women.
Speakerphone.
That's what I hear. I'm excited to get down there and maybe,
And they like to take pictures, I hear.
I'm sorry?
They like to take pictures over in Tennessee as well.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't think I want to know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you don't want to know. What's up, dude? You got your top five or you got a question? Or both, whatever you got.
I was just going to drop a top five this week. I haven't done it in a little bit, and I figured I'd give it a shot.
Yeah, do it, man.
I got to collect some J. Peterman catalogs.
Yes, I just got a new one in, too. It's fascinating.
Oh, nice.
Great wordplay. Guy's a wordsmith.
Like I said, I've been driving, so I didn't hear what your all top fives were, but I'm going to say number one, Jurassic World, once again.
Okay.
Number two, obviously Inside Out.
Mm-hmm.
3, Ted 2, unfortunately.
Yep. See, I know. Thank you.
4, I guess Max.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you think Max is making?
I don't think it's going to make a lot.
I don't think it gets double figures. No way.
They've been pushing the marketing so hard.
On what channels?
It's everywhere.
Really? I don't see it.
Yes.
I don't. Yeah, I only watch Daily
I'm not sure. That's tough.
Right? It's tough.
Maybe 20.
That's a lot, I think.
Yeah, it might be. I was going to say 12 at first, and then I was like, that's too low.
It's hard to see because there's just like people are spending so much money on these other movies that are heavy hitters. That where do you place this one opening?
That's what it is. Nobody wants to cry right now. They're crying. What, they cried 3 weeks in a row? They cried because Jurassic World was terrible. Then they cry because Inside Out made you cry. And now they're going to cry about another dog again. It's cry, and then cry again.
Well, yeah, the thing that's tough about these bottom ones is that, everyone's just going to see really Jurassic World and Inside Out, and it's like whatever's left, and then Ted 2, and then whatever's left is like, well, I guess it's going to be on there because it's
sure.
The fifth spot's just feed him for scraps.
Yeah, but that's where they make that money. That's where they make that extra money. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. So, yeah, that's not a bad top five,
Wait,
man.
what was his top five?
Oh, Spy was your 5 or no?
What was your fifth?
5? Actually, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Escobar for 5.
Oh, perfect.
I think that there's going to be these kids out there that want it to be blow or just see the name Escobar and they know it's related to drugs, and they're going to be like, oh, let's go see that.
Because they might think it's like Scarface, but it's like a love story, so they're going to be crazy.
Did you listen to that? That's a loyal fan.
Yeah, I mean, I anything Escobar, I'll watch. No question, but I don't know if it's going to do top 5.
Chris, thank you for giving Escobar your vote of confidence.
Yeah, thanks, dude. Appreciate the call. If you win, we'll get you something.
Yeah, thank you all.
Yeah, man.
Thanks,
Good
Chris.
to talk to you. Enjoy Tennessee.
All right, let's see if we have another caller.
You're on the line with Box Office Breakdown.
Hey, it's Arun.
Hey, what's up, dude? Long time no see.
Be no talk.
Yeah, the time no talk. How you doing, dude?
Not bad. I saw Inside Out last night. It was really good.
Oh, nice.
Really enjoyed it.
You hanging out in your basement again?
Who did you see it with, like family
God.
or friends?
Oh no, I saw it alone. It was
Okay.
kind of awkward, but
Nah, I see
Nah,
movies alone all
there's
the time.
nothing. There's nothing
great.
awkward about that.
I'm just trying. We were trying to debate the male audience.
Unless you're sitting in the back of the theater with like a lollipop.
Don't say things like that.
I'm kidding.
For Inside Out, because he's saying it's not 4-quadrant, but he saw it alone.
Well, he's a big fan.
Bringing the guys in.
He's a big fan of animated movies. Me and Haroon go way back, and I know that.
Ern, do you have a question for us, or do you want to give us your top 5?
I guess I'll give you my top 5.
Awesome.
Nice.
Let's hear it.
All right, so I think the top 3. I mean, it's definitely going to be Jurassic World, Inside Out, and Tattoo in that order.
In that order, okay.
And then, and then number 4. I mean, what else is there?
Max,
I
yeah.
guess that. Yeah, Max, and
then you've got your options are Spy, San Andreas, Dope, Escobar,
Big Game with Samuel
and
L.
Big
Jackson.
Game. Those are your options. Or one, it would seem, unless
You know
some
what?
random movie comes out.
I'm gonna. I mean, I guess I'll just say Dope, then, because like I don't think people are gonna be.
Okay, I
could
could
hold on.
see
You already
that.
have, like,
I could
2
see that. I think that's a.
R-rated comments.
Yeah,
I think that could be
you
a
never know.
really good guess. Well, I'm just hopeful for Dope.
I just like I
think
said,
Dope's
Inside Out,
awesome.
Ted, Jurassic World,
You know,
and then 4
actually,
and 5, or who knows?
I'm gonna change my number 5 to Spy. Actually, 'cause,
Spy, you probably that's good.
Yeah.
That's the exact same top 5 I have. I think you're gonna win. You know, winners think alike. Clearly.
Well, thank you. We will keep all of your top 5 noted. We'll see who wins, what's going to happen next week, and we have to also get JTE's numbers.
Yeah, if he's alive, like I said.
But always.
Thanks for the call, Haroon.
Thank you for calling in. All right.
We got one more. No, you do one more.
We have one more, and then
One
we
more, that's it.
gotta wrap
Yeah.
it up. All right.
Caller, you're on the line with your box office breakdown.
Steven got a little lost.
Who do we have? Who do we have on the line?
We have no one on the line.
Nick.
Oh, we got somebody. Is somebody there?
Yeah,
Oh, cool. How you doing? What's your name?
I'm good. Nick.
Oh, hey Nick. How's it going? You got a question?
Good.
You got a question for us? Top 5? Anything? You all right?
Nick, we seem to be losing you.
Goodbye,
Yeah.
Nick.
Yeah, we can't.
Nick, we can't try calling back later or next week because we
Yeah.
couldn't really hear you.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
But you guys, that was our show for the day. JT
Yes.
will be back soon. Thank you for watching us at Popcorn Talk Box Office Breakdown.
Yeah.
We're here on Mondays because that's when the numbers come out.
You know it.
I do not have a Twitter. JTE does this, so you can follow him
He's
on
at,
Twitter.
at SchmoesJTE.
And Tom.
I am at Bob Finstock.
All right, so throw it out there again. If you haven't heard me say it for the past 2 weeks, I'm going to remind you to do our survey at podcast1.com. That's spelled out one, so O-N-E. Go on there.
Yeah.
Give us your reviews. Let us know what you want. We want to make these shows better for you. We always love how you rate, subscribe, comment, like us on Facebook. Trying to get more. Dylan is our guy. He's awesome. Thanks to Dylan again. So podcast1.com.
Yeah, if you fill out
It's
a bunch of
task
reviews,
list.
yeah, if you fill out enough reviews, Sarah's gonna get a tattoo of my name on her back.
That's not true. Not true.
Maybe.
It's in Sharpie.
Poof.
From producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire Popcorn Talk Network, we would like to thank you for tuning in. For questions or comments, be sure to visit popcorntalk.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of the Popcorn Talk Network.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Popcorn Talk Network or its owners or principals.